This father only wanted to take his daughter on a train ride, but before the trip ended, he was fighting thousands of monsters just to keep her alive. A cold-hearted fund manager boards the KTX train to Busan with his little daughter after disappointing her again as a father. He thinks this trip will fix everything, but outside the station, people are already crashing cars, screaming, and attacking each other in the streets, and nobody understands why. Then a bleeding woman sneaks onto the train. At first, passengers ignore her shaking body, until she suddenly twists violently, screams like an animal, and bites a train attendant straight in the neck. Blood sprays everywhere. Panic explodes instantly, and seconds later, the entire train becomes a slaughterhouse. The infected move unbelievably fast. People are dragged out of seats, torn apart in seconds, while others slam desperately against locked doors trying to escape. The father grabs his daughter and runs through the chaos while monsters sprint behind them at full speed, but every cabin they enter becomes infected within moments. Then they meet a huge, tough man traveling with his pregnant wife. Unlike the selfish passengers hiding in fear, this man refuses to abandon people. The moment zombies surround them, he starts punching through infected bodies with his bare fists, smashing them into walls just to protect his wife. The father is forced to fight beside him, and together, they begin pushing through cabin after cabin filled with screaming infected. But the train only gets worse. To reach safety, the father, the pregnant woman's husband, and another survivor must cross multiple zombie-filled cabins completely alone. They wrap their arms with tape and shields while hundreds of infected wait in the dark ahead of them, and one mistake means instant death. Then they discover something terrifying. The zombies react to sound. So the men begin distracting entire groups of infected just to survive. They crawl silently through dark cabins packed shoulder to shoulder with monsters inches from their faces. One cough, one scream, and they're dead. But someone else becomes the real danger. A selfish businessman starts convincing terrified passengers that survivors outside the cabin are infected. Fear spreads faster than the virus itself. Innocent people are abandoned. Doors are locked. And suddenly the survivors realize humans are becoming more dangerous than the zombies. Then comes the station escape. The train stops, and everyone thinks military soldiers will save them. But the entire station is already infected. Soldiers suddenly attack civilians. Thousands of zombies flood the platforms from every direction. The survivors sprint back toward the train while people are ripped apart behind them, and absolute chaos erupts. The pregnant woman's husband sacrifices everything. As zombies flood the cabin, he physically holds the monsters back with his own body while screaming for his wife to survive. The infected bite into his arms and shoulders, but he keeps fighting with pure rage just to buy the others a few more seconds, before finally being overwhelmed. And the father finally changes. At the beginning, he only cared about himself. Now he risks his life for strangers, fights through entire cabins of monsters, and protects his daughter no matter the cost. But fate isn't finished with him yet. The selfish businessman survives long enough to infect even more people. After causing countless deaths, he attacks the father during the final escape. They fight on top of the speeding train while infected close in from every side, until the father gets bitten, saving everyone else. And suddenly, the chaos becomes heartbreaking. Knowing he's about to be infected, the father remembers holding his daughter as a baby for the first time. Tears fill his eyes. Before becoming a monster, he throws himself off the moving train to protect her forever. Now only the little girl and the pregnant woman remain alive. They walk alone through a dark tunnel toward Busan while armed soldiers aim rifles directly at them, ready to shoot instantly if they're infected. Then the little girl starts singing softly through tears. The soldiers realize they're human, and lower their guns. After all the blood, betrayal, and horror, the train finally reaches Busan. But almost nobody survived. White right pointing back